Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
Moving on to Barbie, and in this, Margot Robbie plays stereotypical Barbie, who, while being a Barbie girl in a Barbie world, turned down nights in with Ryan Gosling's Ken in favor of girly nights forever and ever. Starts to experience existential dread and worse, cellulite. She confides this in the other Barbies, who advise she visits Weird Barbie, played by the irrepressible Kate McKinnon. Weird Barbie recommends a visit to the real world to find the kid who plays her, and well, as life becomes less plastic, things get fantastic from there. That is the setup for Barbie. No spoilers here, but let's try get through this without spoilers. But again, I don't know how to talk about it, so we'll just try keep as disciplined as possible. What were your overall thoughts on Barbie?
I mean, first of all, like, you have to give such credit to Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, like, for somehow making a Barbie film that both of us would be interested in seeing. like, like it is really impressive. It owes a lot, I think, to like the Lego Movie and things like that. But when I went into this, there was like two things I needed from a Barbie movie, which is a weird statement I never thought I'd say. But it also is weird because there are two kind of contradictory things, and it's that Barbie is this kind of amazing symbol of femininity and a symbol and a source of inspiration for so many young girls, while also being a possible horrible role model, setting unrealistic beauty standards. And it's like, how do you mesh those together? And that's why I'm not making a Barbie movie and someone like a genius like Greta Gerwig is, because this I thought was so well crafted. Like really handled like some really tricky topics incredibly well. Thought it was quite funny. I thought the performances were very good. I did think, and again, it's only 2 hours long. It did feel a little bit long and tedious towards the end for me. I feel like it could have been a little bit shorter. But overall, for what we got, I thought it was really good. Like, I mean, this is a movie I would genuinely recommend to people, and they're going to say a Barbie movie, and I'm like, no, 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 really, see it. It is a lot funnier and more clever than you would expect a Barbie film to be. It does feel like at times maybe it spins wheels a little bit, but I feel like for what it was, I thought it was pretty amazing. I don't know how you'd ever make another Barbie movie, but I'm guessing based on how much money this made, they're probably going to be going back to Barbie Land pretty soon. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty excellent, actually. Yeah.
It's so funny that you say that, where like, you know, you're having discussions with people where you'd recommend the Barbie movie to them and say, seriously, I'm literally having that debate with multiple people right now, and they're like, yeah, but I hate Barbie. And I'm like, that's why you should go see it. It literally satirizes everything Barbie stands for. It's perfect. And what I loved is, and I think this is why the project is successful, because I listened to an interview with Greta Gerwig over the weekend where she said, I either was making this Barbie movie or I wasn't making any Barbie movie. And I didn't particularly care to make just a Barbie movie for the sake of making a Barbie movie. I just wanted to make this movie. And if I didn't make this movie, I wouldn't have cared. And that's why it worked. It had that singularity of vision that, like, where you back creators, and this is why we should support our writers. I won't get into a tirade on it, but this is why we should support our writers, because that singularity of vision and that human aspect where it's like, this is the story to tell and this is the story I want to tell, is what can give us these moments of inspiration where all of a sudden now we're two lads, you've dug out the one pink tie you have, we're just embracing the Barbiness of it all and loving this. It is a phenomenal achievement and one of the most fun experiences I had watching a new movie this year. I agree with you in terms of like dragging the tails. I think particularly towards the end, it gets a little bit baggy. I don't know if we needed to go into, you know, the end of Harry Potter, like in the Diagon Alley. I don't know if that whole scene was necessarily needed to be dragged out as much as it was. But again, like here on the other thing, it's not that message that they're trying to land isn't for you or me, you know what I mean? So maybe it's just like, all right, we get it, you know what I mean? But like, it's actually really impactful for people that it is going to resonate with. So again, I don't want to kind of speak for that for everyone, but for me, yeah, it did get a little bit baggy. But no, for it, this had me from the get-go with kind of Lizzo's Pink song. The K, of course, is for death. Amazing. It is
I did. No one caught that in the screening I was in. I was the only one who laughed at it. I was like, no, you don't get it.
And this is why I want to go back, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I picked up on a lot of the little jokes, but like I'm sure there's a million others that I didn't, so I now need to see it again. For me, it's the spiritual successor to the Lego movie, except if you mixed it with Westworld in a weird, and the Matrix in a kind of weird way that actually kind of works. Where Barbie kind of gains consciousness, and they got the tone so right here. It's hilarious, but it has bite, and its points hit hard and are impactful, but in a way that also never feels like they're lecturing you or beating you over the head with the message. It's not going to leave. Look, there's always going to be a cohort of people who are like, not all men, anytime they feel attacked, but that's their problem. For the most part, it's not going to leave men feeling attacked, while also making a very interesting point about the patriarchy that I haven't seen made, and that like it also kind of says that, yeah, like maybe men are the victims as well, you know what I mean? And maybe it's just a horrible system and stuff like that as well. And again, that's not a spoiler, that's just kind of what the plot is. But it does all of this while never ever stopping being side-splittingly funny. It's going to reward rewatches, as we said, with the amount of constant gags and the attention to detail. It did risk being a bit heavy-handed at first in terms of the metaphor, but this is basically like the Lego movie if they started with the twist at the end and then kept it going. So basically like the Lego movie 2, but it worked. And it really worked, and it was really effective. I love this, and I can't wait to go see it again. I thought it was phenomenal.